Hello everybody, it is Reaper Games, and in today's video I wanted to rant about this mentality in Dead by Daylight that not only ruins the enjoyment of this game, but also dissuades new players from being long-term fans. What I'm specifically talking about is the Survivor rulebook mentality. For years, the community has made jokes about the fabled Survivor rulebook. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's the idea of the killer doing anything in DBD and getting flack because a survivor thinks there's a certain way of doing said thing. This ongoing joke, in my experience, has turned into more of a mainstay mentality more than a lighthearted jab. Now, don't get me wrong, both sides have the ability to be super entitled. It's in our human nature. However, not only have I seen it myself more, but I get a ton of different accounts of bad entitlement experiences from survivors more than killers. It would seem to me that there's this weird standard for killers that doesn't apply for survivors. I will say this again, I don't think it's all survivors. I see more of this weird standard because I upload videos on YouTube, so maybe it's worse for me. In the last video I uploaded, I got this comment.
To be completely honest, this did not seem like a very fair or fun match for survivors, or even yourself. I get your point, really I do, but they were at 4 gens and you camped. Even though it wasn't really camping, other survivors just happened to be nearby. I only want to say I think you could have given them a break to have more fun / practice, make it more of a challenge for you since you do not seem to be very experienced in this game, or at least with Billy. You would have certainly won. Without slugging, wasn't necessary, that was what disappointed me. Eventually you will realize that practice and skills are more important than just taking opportunities mindlessly to stay stuck at rank 3 or something like that. Just stating my opinion, no hate. Good luck with your channel. A killer main.
Granted, this comment wasn't the worst I received, and I understand its criticism, but to me, it's just wrong. Absolutely no hate to the commenter, but let me ask, why? Before I deconstruct this comment by showing the context, I want to ask why I should give them a break. In an asymmetrical horror game, it's still wild to me that people expect the killer to give survivors a break. To me, this is like if I were to complain in Warzone about how the guy who killed me was in the wrong for not making sure I had gear before he killed me. Listen, motherfucker. Get gear, and then you can kill me if you want. If you actually can, because you're actually ass.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the game, bro. It's part of the game. Like, you're just complaining because you're slow.
You didn't give me a chance, and I don't understand why.
Like, I got the Nikes on, and you got the Tims, and you're mad because I'm faster than you are. I beat you to the punch. It's part of the game, bro.
The rules of Warzone are you let me parachute down, and you let me...
You're a fucking bozo. You're a fucking clown. Like, I got the Nikes, you got the Tims. Can't be mad at that.
I've said this many times, but I can definitely understand how killers can play like jerks, i.e. slugging the entire lobby for the whole duration of the death timer, or camp at 5 gens. Killer is more of a power role, so there isn't a ton of things survivors do that equate to those shitty actions. I'd say the closest thing to those are a survivor who runs Calm Spirit and Iron Will that hop into lockers just to hold the game hostage until you either DC or somehow find them.
Like, don't be like this, man. Do not be like this. You guys decided to 3-gen yourselves and you're punishing me.
When I make videos talking about situations I've had with salty or toxic survivors, I can understand new people coming in and looking at the clickbait titles and thumbnails and making a snap opinion right off the rip. I don't really fault anyone for doing that because I get it. I do ask though all the time that you please watch the content for context to truly understand the point I'm trying to get across. It's very frustrating to me the people that watch the 2-minute intro I make and make a judgment going to the absolute extreme case. To truly understand where I'm coming from with this video and the whole survivor rulebook mentality I'm talking about, I wanted to do a rundown of the game where I got that first comment saying that I should ease up on survivors, and also saying slugging was not necessary. So yep, we get the game started, and I'm gonna skip around a lot because most of the relevant parts are at the end of the video when, you know, everything falls apart because they make stupid mistakes. But I'd like to bring up that when I say I'm practicing a killer, it doesn't mean I'm just going to throw a game just trying to constantly M2. I feel like a lot of commenters think I should just M2 and that's all I should do because I'm practicing. Part of my fun is winning, And if they make stupid mistakes, then I'm going to capitalize on it. Just like that, Leon dropped that pallet over there. I knew I was going to hit him with my M2 because it takes time to rev up my chainsaw, so I hit him with the N1. And I feel like every time I bring up, oh, I'm just practicing, they think like, oh, well, just because you capitalized on their mistakes and you slugged, you know, you're trying hard, but you're actually not practicing and you're going to be stuck in rank 3. I don't care about rank at all. I just care about winning and having fun, and this is how I have fun. If they make mistakes, I'm going to capitalize. So, yep, that was a pretty quick chase in my opinion, but as you will see right about now, the gen pops. And in my experience, when this usually happens, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do a lot better of a job, you know, chasing, but also patrolling the area and just, you know, trying to kill them faster, because you got to realize that there's 12 hooks, and it's insane that people expect you to hook all 12 of those hook states. So this is where everything falls apart. So I hook her right here, and it just seems to just fall apart. So I know they're over there because I just hooked the Kate over there not too long ago, and she got healed. So they're both running. I could have got a hit, but, you know, so I end up missing the chainsaw. They split up, which I think is a pretty good idea. I'm assuming Leon's going to get the save. He does a slow vault, so I end up hitting him, which is very good for me. But I was assuming he was just going to farm and get the hook, just because that's what usually happens. But he didn't, so I'm like, okay. I hear voices. Well, yeah, before that, I see the Kate, because she runs right into me. I fuck up. I'm assuming that she's going to leave at this point, because she knows that I'm here, and I'm not really camping because she's around the area. So I'm not really proxy camping or camping because she's in the area. So I'm like, okay. And I still hear her breathing, and as you can see some scratch marks. So she tries to come back. The Leon is right over here. I don't know if you saw him, but he's right over there. They're swarming the area. I get this quick down. I turn around because I know that they're going to try to get the save, because the Ada is almost dead. And what do you know? There he is. I'm just being smart. So why not slug the Kate? Leon is there. Boom. So I want to do one last check with the hook because I know they're swarming the area. At this point, it's obvious all three of them are there, but I just want to check to see if the Claudette's there. And what do you know? She gets the save, and then I get this really nice chainsaw hit, and boom. And then it's like, okay, what? This is all your guys' fault. How is this my fault? I'm slugging, yes, but all of you guys are in this area. Why not go after the Ada? If I don't go after the Ada and I start hooking people, there's more of a chance of me losing the game and having everything reset because I let that Ada live. So what I do is, okay, she's right here. We're going to go after her. Not very hard chase. She tries to dead hard. Boom. And that's it. That's it. That didn't last very long. As you can see, this video isn't very long, and most of it is the salt at the end and the explanation in the beginning. But most of this game was over during that Ada being hooked right in the middle. And I said this even in the video, but it's not like I slugged for like 5 minutes. I went directly for all the down survivors and hooked them. And that's it, you know. Why am I in the wrong for playing the game smart? I already knew they were all around, and this kind of goes into the point of the video. It feels like a lot of the time people expect me to just go in the corner of this map and just count to 50 and then let everybody reset. And it's like, why am I expected to do that? That's really silly of me to be expected to do that. It's like, again, telling survivors, you can't do gens fast or you can't bring a toolbox because that's not fair to me. At the end of the day, play the game however you want and don't let anybody infest your mind with these ideas of being fair. There's absolutely nothing wrong with giving either side a chance, but realize the game was designed in a specific way, and even the devs themselves camp and tunnel. In my experience, I've never seen and never will see a killer go to the endgame chat to cry about how they should have gotten a fair chance and how the gens went too fast. It would be insane if that actually happened, right? If any survivor with this mindset thinks this is silly, then why don't they see the other side of the coin? Killer is the power role, but in certain circumstances, especially with DBD's MMR system, if you get good at a specific killer, you'll get paired up with survivors that know how to effectively play the game and will destroy you. You'll sometimes get survivors that will bring crazy toolboxes and perks that either make them repair faster or make sure you'll have that toolbox longer. Also, not to mention the add-ons that do these things. The thing is, even though Swifts that bring these crazy perks, add-ons, and items can be the bane of my existence, it's still okay. I have the firm belief that either side can play however they want and bring whatever they want. I also believe that winning plays a huge part in this game, because the game is about doing your objective as fast as you want to win. To me, I'm not the biggest fan of farming because that's boring in my opinion. I have no issue if you or anyone wants to do so, but understand that just like trying to win as fast as possible, farming can also be seen as boring to some people. Honestly, I just want to see consistency in this game. These toxic mindsets, in my opinion, lead to burnout. It's not fun already having rough games to try and win and get absolutely stomped to have people at the end of the game call you trash.
Oh, he fell for that mind game. Let's go. But it almost auto-aimed and didn't hit him, so that's great. Nice. Why is my music still going off? Am I bugged? Bro, what? I'm bugged. Fuck it. I don't care, bro. I really don't. See, this is what happens when you tunnel. They'll body block and not do anything. That's a coup. Yeah, my shit was bugged for a second. What the hell was that? Your mental health and physical health is more important than videos and live streams. Yeah. I love doing it. I might take a break. Like, I'm not stressing or anything. Like, I get annoyed. I feel like more easier when I'm burned out, but like, I love streaming for you guys. If I like I always say, holy balls. Like I always say, if I'm not happy, I'm just not gonna do it. What? Okay. Thanks for the easy kill. I wasn't even camping. Wait. What? Bro, that's Claudette. She's in streamer mode. Hey, what's up, Mental Split? What's up, brother? No, I have not played that game.
LMAO, easy 1v3, tunneling trash.
Again, tunneling and camping is understandably not super fun to go up against, but that's like me saying, you suck and you're trash for trying to blind me and gen rush me. When a game is said and done with, try not to be a sore winner or sore loser. No one likes either of those, and you're not really achieving anything by saying nasty things to others. I used to be real toxic in the past, and if anything, hurling insults doesn't make you feel better, it makes you feel worse. Well, this video is already long enough, but I wanted to drive the point that we should all take consideration of either side. As you guys saw, it's only a video game and nothing I do in it is personal. I think sometimes we should all collectively take a step back and look inward. As I mentioned, I used to be really toxic and a piece of shit in video games, but it's like the ones I currently make that really made me go, oh shit. If anything, the one thing I want you guys to get out of this video is to be nice to each other. It's just a game, so treat it like one. It's like the age-old saying, don't hate the player, hate the game. Alright, that's all I really wanted to talk about with this one. I love doing these long essay type videos, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching them. I do plan to do more in the future. I appreciate all of you for watching, and especially if you made it to the end. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you all so much. Peace out.